What's going on, guys? Blazing here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video, and let's talk a little bit about Shredder now. First of all, big shout out to Big Papa Jock for showing us how endgame uh, gear cannot make a champion good, right? I watched the video and I think the build was phenomenal, right? Crazy, crazy cracking gear, but the champion just could not do anything for him. Now, I want to start off by saying, and I think some of you may get a little upset about this, but Shredder is not going to get buffed, right? And there's a very specific reason for this. And let me take a step back here. Let's go back to the original collaboration that Plarium did when they introduced a whole bunch of new champions, which was the Monster Hunter event, right? Now, I guess let me ask you guys, how many of you are using your Rathalos Blade Master from the ones that got it? Right? He was the free champion that we got. And I mean, he's a solid champion, but he's not great, right? What about maybe the Naragari Archer? Probably one of the stronger ones out of that collaboration, right? And I got her, but I don't use her, right? So Fatalis Blade Master, right? That was another one on the Dark Elves. And this is the example I'm going to use here, because this guy, he came out, he had very weak multipliers, just did not do enough. Plarium gave him a slight buff, but nothing game-changing, nothing breaking, you know, the arena meta. Not that he's going to be coming in on my live arena team or my classic arena team if I push, or anything like that, right? He's not boosting my teams at all. None of them are. Electrion was good, right? Provided, you know, the protected buffs against bosses, which is good. But none of these champions that came on with that were crazy. I mean, we can even go back to He-Man, right? He-Man is I think he's in this faction, if I'm not mistaken. No, sorry, I think he's Sacred Order, right? He-Man. He-Man is good, right? Crazy good. But he's not arena defining. He's not, I guess, account defining. If you pulled him, yes, he would help you with some things, but he's not going to be something crazy. Now, what did change is champions that came in, such as, we'll go back to our boy Odin here. Odin is a very account-changing champion. Odin opens up a whole slew in live arena for you, classic arena as well too. I mean, very, very annoying type of champion. If you have him, you're definitely going to invest the resources in building him, right? Take a look at in the same faction, right? We have, where is she? Freya. Freya is another a great example of a champion that is account changing, because you can use her in Hydra, Arena, very, very strong champ, right? Thor, same thing. Thor is crazy good in a lot of the content. And these are the champions that Plarium will make overpowered and arena meta changing. They are not going to make champions that are, I guess, let's face it, a limited time event, arena or account meta changing. So looking at the turtles, you know, we can see here, we got Ralph, right? We've got Leo, we have Donnie and Mikey. Now, to be quite honest, out of all of them, I think the best one, hands down, is going to be Leo, right? But even at that, he isn't going to make a specific team on my account, right? If I get him, when I do get him, actually, I will try to get him. I won't be, you know, oh my God, he's going to be a must build for this Hydra team or this Chimera team. Maybe down the line, I may need him for some of the other bosses that they have. But Plarium does not and will not invest in limited time champions having broken kits. And again, I bring it back to Fatalis Blade Master, because he, again, got a slight buff while the event was live. But, I mean, his A2 is totally weak sauce. So let's just real quick review what his multipliers are, right? On the A1, he's got a 0.22. on the A3, on the A2, sorry, he's got a 0.3, and then on the A3, he's got a 0.26, and then on his basic true skill or his, passive, it is a 0.36, and that one's probably his strongest ability. His A3 and his passive are his strongest ability. Taking a look at White King Narcissus, his A1 has got a 0.24, right, which is almost, it's higher than Fatalis's. His A2 has got a 0.28. Fatalis's has got a 0.3. Fatalis has a better one, but it sucks, right? And then with the A2 here, we get a double hit. So we get double that if there's certain buffs out, right? Which most likely you're going to. His A3 has got a 0.2, right? Plus all these other extras based on what he has for each buff. Now, taking a look at Taras, the A1 is a double hitter. It's got a 0.12. So if it was single hitter, let's just say it's going to do a 0.24, right? His A3 is 0.3. And then his, his A2 is 0.3. And then his A3 gets multiplied by the buffs and it's a 0.26. So Fatalis never really got buffed. They increased the multipliers a little bit, but that was it. So when we talk about, is Shredder going to get buffed? No, he may essentially get a slight buff boost or damage boost, but don't look to get him and think that he's going to change your account, that you're going to, be, oh my God, it was definitely worth it. I'm going to replace him as one of my HP nukers. He's not going to, right? To be quite honest, you have champions like Krokmar that would do more than what this guy does. Just being honest. So before you go ahead and pull him, understand that this is not a champion that you're going to, get and be like, yes, he's going to change my account. He's going to do this, because Plarium is not going to buff him. They have no incentive to buff him because after the event is over, he's done. They're not going to say, okay, we're going to buff him. And the main reason for that is going to be because once these limited time champions are out, that's it. They're not coming back. I mean, there was the case with Ninja. So I don't want to say never, but they're not going to come back. They're not going to probably do another collaboration with Viacom, right? Who owns the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles title. So it's not in their best interest to make this champion overpowered because you can't get him down the line. It is what they want to do is give you champions such as Odin that is powered, very crazy powered, to come in and say, okay, hey guys, he's a all year round champion that you can acquire. And this is why this champion is broken and why he is going to, why they're going to do so many events for him. Now, if you made it to this part of the video, I want you to understand, I do not think that it is right. Okay. It's a double-edged sword here, because for champions or for players that are going to come in 6 months down the line and they can't get these champions, if these guys were account changing, meta changing champions, then those new whales, those new Krakens that are coming in are not able to acquire them. And so they're most likely not going to play. They're not going to spend. Honestly, when we acquire these champions, it's a gotta catch them all mentality. It's a collaboration. It's something fresh. It's something new. And that's why we're doing it. We're not doing it because this guy is account changing. Again, I bring it back to the Naragari Archer one, where out of all of them, she was the best one. I went for her. And now, I mean, if you look on my account right here, that's it. She's in relentless pinpoint and perception, and I'm not even using her for anything, right? I don't need her. She's not in any one of my teams. I probably use her more for Centranos than anything else. I didn't even use her for, to be quite honest, I didn't even use her for Faction Wars. So just understand, just know that if you're going to pull for these champions, any one of them, any other turtles, if you're going to pull for the Shredder, don't be upset and don't be hopeful that Plarium is going to give them a massive buff. They may get a slight tweak to their damage output, But that's it. Now I want to know from you guys in the comments down below, do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm wrong? Again, I'm going to prove the facts that we already have in game with the Fatalis Blade Master, but I hope I'm wrong. Maybe upon Plarium watching this video, they say, you know what? We're going to go ahead. We're going to prove Blazin wrong. And they buff the shit out of this guy. If they do, hey, I guess I did my job. If they don't, then I guess you have an expectation of knowing what you're going to get when you pull this champion. That said, I want to hear from you guys in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, smash that like button. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit that thumbs down button too. Just lets me know that you don't agree with me. And if you don't agree with me, let me know in the comments down below why. And if you have some time, join us every Sunday, 2 p.m. EST for the Knights of Teleria podcast, where we dive into the world of Raid Shadow Legends, discussing everything from free-to-play strategies to pay-to-win insight, and covering the journey from early to mid-game. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned player, we have something for everyone. Don't miss out on the Knights of Teleria podcast, the only podcast for Raid Shadow Legends. As always, much love, much appreciation. Be safe, be well, be good to each other, and I'll catch you guys next time.